plunging today as Wall Street wrapped up its worst week of losses since August. The Dow today down 203 points, the Nasdaq down 77. Shares of Nordstrom and JCPenney each tumbling 15%. Kohl's down 6%. Macy's and Target both 4% lower. That follows lackluster October consumer spending data and more disappointing retailer outlooks about sales for the remainder of the year. Oil dropped to a fresh 3-month low. It's now below $41 a barrel. That's on concerns about a global glut of crude. Shareholders of Irish drug maker Perrigo rejecting the $26 billion hostile takeover bid from rival Mylan, ending a 7-month-long battle. And the U.S. Postal Service lost more than $5 billion in the last fiscal year, mostly from the billions in upfront pension payments Congress orders the agency to make. Tom Busby, CNBC.
There are no guarantees in love, but there is a guarantee from EH Plus by eHarmony, our new personal matchmaking service. At EH Plus, your own personal matchmaker gets to know you so well, we can guarantee introductions that will be satisfying and exciting. EH Plus goes far beyond regular online dating sites, and that's a guarantee. Visit us at ehplus.com/love or call 1-855-930-LOVE.
If you can't see the difference, why pay the difference? Switch to Dish and see what real value is. Call 877-319-6988. You can also save a bundle when you combine DishNet high-speed internet with your TV service. Call 877-319-6988. Programming starting as little as $29.99, plus access to thousands of movies and TV shows. Stream to your TV, smartphone, or tablet. Call 877-319-6988. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get Dish today.
Slam the door on FeePay. Forget everything you know about selling online, because I'm here to tell you about a new and revolutionary way to buy and sell on the internet. BuySellMakeOffer.com is here to shake up the web. Tired of paying those outrageous fees? You'll never pay a fee with BuySellMakeOffer.com. For a monthly membership package starting at only $7.95, you can list and sell up to 50 items. That would cost you nearly $100 with the other guys. Go right now to BuySellMakeOffer.com and sign up today.
You're listening to KCAA Loma Linda at 106.5 FM, K293CF Moreno Valley.
Good afternoon. It's 3:02. I'm Di Rice with the very latest in live local news here on KCAA 1050 AM and 106.5 FM. A woman died last night in a single car crash in the Rubidoux area of Jurupa Valley. The crash was reported shortly before 8:30 in the area of Mission Boulevard and Valley Way. The driver was transported to a hospital where she later died. When deputies arrived on the scene of the crash, they found the woman's car crashed into fencing around a cell tower. Detectives will continue to investigate the crash. And funeral and graveside services were held yesterday for police officer Bryce Haynes, who was killed last week while on duty. Among the mourners was State Attorney General Kamala Harris. A private service at the Church of Latter-day Saints in Redlands was attended by family, friends, and co-workers of Officer Haynes, past and present. The public was invited to pay their last respects at a 12:30 service at the National Orange Show in San Bernardino. A police procession to Hillside Memorial Park in Redlands followed the public service. Officer Haynes was a 12-year veteran of the San Bernardino Police Department. He was fatally injured in Ontario when an alleged drunk driver went through a red light and broadsided his patrol car. Inland Empire weather. We are sunny and nice. Highs in the upper 70s. Actually, we hit 80 today. We are at 80 right now, and more of the same for tomorrow. On Sunday and Monday, clouds moving in with temperatures back into the 60s. Checking out your drive, there's a couple of situations out there. One in Moreno Valley, an accident on the shoulder of the 60 eastbound just before Redlands Boulevard. And that crash has been cleared from the lanes, but traffic is still stopped and go from Day Street. Also, on the 15, if you're making your way up to Barstow, roads are reduced at the southbound Ghost Town Road. I guess that would be if you're coming down. And there's police activity in the area, not saying exactly what that is, but traffic is pretty well slammed from Yermo Road, and then the north is stopped from Barstow Road onward. That is the very latest with news, weather, and traffic on the station that leaves no listener behind, KCAA 1050 AM and 106.5 FM.
can't be everything to everyone, or can we? The station that leaves no listener behind, KCAA.
Give yourself the investment of a lifetime. Enjoy this holiday season in a luxury estate home at Charleston Estates, the only new home neighborhood in prestigious South Redlands and smartly priced from the mid-800,000s. Charleston Estates features gourmet kitchens and California rooms that make holiday entertaining even more memorable. Homes reach 4,463 square feet with up to 5 bedrooms. Ask about our discounted HOA dues and move-in incentives, too. Visit MaliaHomes.com for details. That's MaliaHomes.com.
KCAA.
Turn camera. 102, take one. With or without action, please.
Ah, the French champagne.
Inland Empire, it's time to lift your head up off the bar. Ladies and gentlemen, live from someplace in, wait a minute, Placentia, that's it. Here's Trevor and his co-host, Lyle Fenimore.
Also starring Leslie. Don't call her Leslie.
You're in tune to Trevor's Happy Hour. Time to get your weekend started, kid.
There's a California champagne by Paul Masson. So Paul Masson.
102, take 3. Action, please.
Ah, the French champagne has always been celebrated for its excellence. There is a California champagne by Paul Masson. So Paul Masson.
Now, what is it you want? In your depth of your ignorance, what is it you want? Whatever it is you want, I can't deliver because I just can't see it.
All right, we're back to Kickstart My Heart with Orson Welles because it means a lot today. We have Tana Frederick on today. There's a lot going on. And Dave Learman, along with
Lyle, the man-child, Fenimore.
And Leslie.
And we haven't talked to Dave all week, so is he here?
Yeah. Hey, what's up?
What happened to you? You disappeared.
Well, I never thought this could happen to the same guy twice, except like for John McClane in like a Die Hard movie. It's open enrollment, so I started seeing a new psychiatrist. And this happened to me one time before. I went to a psychiatrist, and I was brutally honest. And at the end of our session, I had started the session. I had said, I started my career with a 2'6" guy in a wheelchair who hated Jerry Lewis, and I went on a bunch of talk TV shows and made up a bunch of stories and, blah, blah, blah. And the therapist looked at me and he said, if I take you on as a patient, I'm going to need therapy, and literally threw me out of his office. And I was kind of devastated, and I just thought it was just, like a statistical anomaly, and, I was a little hurt.
Well, I think
I started therapy this week with this new doctor, Dr. Schwartz. And 2 days later, I get a certified letter in the mail, and it's very professional, and it says, Dear Mr. Lerman, I think that all doctor-patient relationships should be based on honesty. And I was totally honest with him. And he said, I regret to inform you, based on our conversation, I don't think that you were being honest with me, and I will not be seeing you as a patient anymore.
Well, that's because you've been on all these talk shows, reality shows, right? That's the answer. And you know how to play the game in reverse.
But I was being honest with him. That was the scary part about it. It was like...
Yeah, no, you cried wolf too many times. That's it.
It's a lie.
All right, well, hey...
So I guess this is good. So Trevor, Leslie, and Lyle... You guys are my new therapist.
Okay, well,
you can't get a better therapist than Lyle.
Yeah, but you're getting therapy from people that need therapy. Yeah, it's like, okay.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, Trevor, I think we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Who better to lead crazy people than crazy people?
That's
exactly.
Right. And before that, Tana Patrick. Oh man, Frederick. How did I get that?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking of Dan
Frederick.
No, you're thinking
Frederick Patrick.
You're thinking
I see the connection.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Tana Frederick. Is she there?
Tana Frederick.
I'm sorry, I said Patrick.
Cheeseburger was my favorite director.
You know what? It's so funny because somebody else called me that once.
Really?
It was Corey Feldman's bodyguard.
Oh man!
And I kept having to correct
we
him.
get into Corey Feldman. Go ahead.
I don't know, but you and he were the only two people who called me Tana Patrick.
You know,
I had to correct him over and over and over again.
You got to understand, wow. Tana, you have to understand Dave Lehrman, who's part of our show. Him and Corey Feldman are good buddies.
I know Corey quite well.
And Tana, if you heard, Dave, myself, and Trevor and Leslie, we kind of need therapy. So sometimes we might, slip up once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was listening in on that. I got right in there. You guys.
We're not.
In on there.
Tana, we're not done. We're not done with you. You wait till what's going to happen.
Oh dang! Okay.
All right, we're gonna take a break though. Let's take a break. We're gonna come back with Tana Frederick, not Patrick. All right, let's take a break.
Awesome.
Stay on there, Dave.
Okay.
In heaven there is no beer, that's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, well, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Everybody sing! In heaven there is no beer, that's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, well, our friends will be drinking all the beer.
Hello, this is Lyle Fenimore, a.k.a. Man-Child. If you want to talk to us, you could call us at 909. Oh, wait, it's the other way around. Wait, 888. 909? Yeah, 909 1050. Yeah!
The Outreach Ministry of United in Christ Baptist Church in Apple Valley believes we need to be leaders in our community and followers in Christ. Just as Matthew 25:36 states, I was naked and you clothed me, United in Christ Baptist Church wants to help those in need with a clothing giveaway Saturday, November 14th, 8:30 till 12:30 at the church located right behind the Apple Valley Post Office. For more information, call Mary Jane at 760-240-6555. 760-240-6555.
So you got your taxes done and filed on time, or maybe not. Now is not the time to panic, though. I've got the solution, and they're right here in the Southland. Weinkoop & Associates been in the business of serving OC and IE accounting and bookkeeping needs for more than 30 years. Whether you're a small or large business or an individual who needs info and help with trust management, accounting, and tax returns, Weinkoop & Associates can help. Oh, and the initial evaluation is free. Call 949-851-1632. That's 949-851-1632. Or go to winecoopcpa.com. That's WYNKOOP CPA.com. Tired of spending too much money on an ad and then trying to find your ad in the newspaper, buried among hundreds, even thousands of other ads? Isn't it time you got a great deal when you were trying to sell that car, that dining room set, that refrigerator, or offering your handyman services? Now you can in the Nickel Shopper. For as little as $7.50 per week, your ad can be seen by thousands of eyeballs in the high desert, and they're getting the Nickel Shopper for free. Call today to place your ad in the Nickel Shopper, 760-646-3654, or go to thenickelshopper.com for all the details, 760-646-3654. The Nickel Shopper. Now in the IE.
We're back from our
We're back
little break
with Tana Frederick.
Hello.
Sing it, Tana. Come on, do it.
Did you say sing it?
Sing it.
Sing
fight,
it.
fight for Iowa. Go.
Oh, we're gonna fight for Iowa. I don't even know this song.
You graduated from there, didn't you?
I was homecoming queen my senior year.
But you can't remember the words?
Busted.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're busted now.
And I spoke at my graduation, too. Yeah, and I don't know. Let's just say I know that song. It's gonna
You know
make
it when
me
you
too
hear
emotional
it.
Yeah, it's going to make me way too emotional if I sing it because, I mean,
Tana,
it's
so
my
when
alma
did
mater.
when did you attend Iowa?
95 to 99.
So are
It's
you
an awesome school.
Yeah,
Great school.
they are an awesome school. I'm not too aware of like academically speaking, but as far as football speaking, they're an excellent team.
They're undefeated.
Are you
Well,
happy?
this year.
Are you happy
This
to see
year.
that they're 9-0 and they're number 5 in the country? Are you happy about that?
Yeah, finally Big Ten, we are dominating, and it's about time. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what?
I mean,
Go ahead.
that's the only thing. That's the main thing is like you go to Iowa, it's a party school. The tailgates there are ridiculous. It's amazing, and that's the one thing that you hold on to. And there's even there's a really cool bar out here that you can go to, and it's all Iowans and in Santa Monica.
Or I'll tell you what I'll do.
It's
I'll take the red eye. I'll take the red eye, and then we can all party tomorrow at the game.
But, okay, let me in. Okay, speaking of a red eye, how come every girl in Iowa has red hair?
I love Iowa ladies. I love
Beautiful red hair.
Aw, cute. Most of them are blonde.
Well, I don't know. Everyone I've
Yeah.
seen has red hair. Especially you have nice red hair.
Well, I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear
thank
that
you.
Iowa. I'm glad that the Hawkeyes are doing really well. I don't really I honestly I'm a UCLA fan when it comes to college, but I am happy to see that they're doing well. Like I said, they're number 5 in the country, and you know what? Maybe this year they'll get their second national title.
Ooh, that would be amazing. The only game we won when I was homecoming queen was our homecoming game, and I was like, we better win this damn game because I need to get 3 shots after. And I'm wearing the crown.
Oh,
So
good.
thank God we
You
won.
drink. Okay, well, you're on a drinking show.
Yeah, you're on the right show.
There you go.
Okay, let me introduce.
Perfect.
Let me introduce us. I'm Trevor.
I'm Lyle. I'm Lyle, a.k.a. the man-child Fenimore.
And hello, Tana. I'm Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
Hello.
And from Michigan is Dave Learman.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Dave. I think we beat you on, speaking of our homecoming game, we beat Michigan. I'm pretty sure.
I watch pro
Too bad, Jim
wrestling,
Harbaugh.
So, but I love Iowa. Hey, Trev, you know what famous comic was born in Iowa?
Who?
Guess.
Wait a minute. He just mentioned it to me, didn't you?
I did?
No, Lyle was
I'm
reading.
curious to hear this.
Tana, do you know?
No.
I don't know.
I know that the first hamburger was invented in Iowa.
The
very
first hamburger?
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it looks
And
like
the
I'm
Gap.
moving there tomorrow. I'll talk to my wife
All
and
right,
kids.
let's see if anybody in the chat room will get it.
Okay,
So,
chat
'cause
room.
I
We have
got
a chat
prize
room,
for it.
Tana, where
I'm
they're
not
going to
gonna say
answer
it
a
yet.
question.
But it's a very famous comedian.
You want to hold that question?
We'll save it for somebody in the chat
Well,
room.
hey,
Very
this is a
famous
good idea.
comedian.
Tana, we have some CDs to give away.
Oh,
from-
yeah, Poor Man's Pride just got it.
Who got it?
Poor Man's Pride just got it.
What is it?
What was the answer?
Sam Kinnison.
Oh!
Sam Kinnison was born in Iowa. And David Sam were, oh, man, that's a connection right there.
Well, Poor Man's
Yeah,
Pride.
because the funny thing was there were certain nights when Corey Feldman's was actually, I was the doorman at Sam Kinnison's house, and Corey Feldman was actually, there were certain nights when it was a no Corey Feldman night, and when we taped the video for Under My Thumb, it was the night when Corey had his motorcycle accident, and he was in jail, and we actually had to replace him with David Faustino, who played Bud Bundy, and Corey was actually supposed to play young Sam Kinison in the video for Under My Thumb.
Wow.
So there's a little bit of
Corey
trivia.
rides a
There we go.
motorcycle?
Well, not very well because he got into a motorcycle accident with,
Apparently.
I think about 3 grams of heroin in his pocket.
Dang.
Dave knows too
Dude,
much
he's
information
very
back in those days.
straight and
Hey, you know who
clean.
else is from
He's
Iowa?
Very straight and clean now.
You know who else is
Well,
from
yes,
Iowa?
Donna Reed.
Yes, he is.
Donna
Yes, he
Reed.
is.
The other, I know a band that's from Iowa. I don't know them personally, but Slipknot is from Iowa. And as a matter of fact,
Yes,
they have an album that they put out in 2001, and it's titled Iowa.
Hey, Tana.
Right on. Yes.
Hey, Tana. Were you a fan of the reality show, The Two Coreys?
No, because I hadn't worked with Corey yet. I co-starred in a movie with him and wasn't into. I mean, who doesn't love the Goonies, right? But Corey and I he's actually a really, really good theater actor. I've done a couple play readings with him, but no, I'm not. I wasn't watching that at all. I did direct his second music video, and that was really fun. Did I
ever sing with him?
He does. I mean, he sings / raps in his songs. So no, I just directed it, and I acted in it. And I was Lucille Ball, and he played. Come on, help me out here.
Desi.
Yes, thank you.
Desi,
and it was great. It was very cute, and we used all of his Corey's Angels, which was interesting. And
I know exactly what she's talking about. I got to post on Trevors' Happy Hour wall. I have a video of Corey doing a cover of Pink Floyd's Money. Which has to be seen to be believed.
Okay, I want to ask Tana, how did you work your way from Iowa out here? I mean, after you graduated.
Excellent question.
How'd you get out to California?
Because you're a big surfing fan.
Yeah,
So how did that happen?
Well, my Honda Civic brought me out here. But I just wanted to come to LA, and I thought, I could go to New York and act because I've done theater since I was 9, and I was either New York or LA, and it seemed like all the people in New York had TV credits and had film credits. So I was like, forget it, I'm going to go out and try to get my film credits, and then I can do theater in New York. And so surfing I got into just because my friend gave me a lesson as a gift, and I was like, I'm very extreme sports type, and I was like, this is the most amazing thing ever. So I got it.
Well, the weather's so much nicer here than New York.
It depends on who you ask.
To me, that wouldn't be a choice at all. New York, L.A.,
it depends.
I'm going.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm
depends.
West Coast.
It depends on who you ask when it's 110 out here in San Bernardino.
Yeah.
Well, the summer.
But not when you're hanging at the surf, though.
Well, I hear that the summers in New York, the summers in New York aren't exactly to write home about. I mean, I hear they're like 100 degrees sometimes with the humidity. At least we don't have the humidity, or normally we don't.
Right. Now, also, Tana, you started Save Our Surf. Now, did that come from the surfing end of it, and then you're just like seeing what's happening to the shores, and you wanted to do something with that? Because you started that in 2008.
Yeah, I actually just started, when I started surfing, I thought, oh, well, I mean, obviously there's no ocean in Iowa, and I had no idea. I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. The ocean's blue. It's so perfect and pristine. And then once I started surfing, I started getting all these ear, nose, and throat infections.
Oh, yeah.
And paddling past condoms and various other things, and then it would rain, and all the wash would come out from all the crap would come out. I mean, literally.
You say you were surfing around condoms?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the water's very dirty. I surf in the Santa Monica Bay, so then so I just figured, you know what, I'm gonna do something about this. I come from Iowa. We're very when something's broke, just do your part and fix it as much as you can. So I called up this legendary surfer, Sean Thompson, and I was thinking that we would do this polar bear surf because the water out here is so cold. And in Iowa, and Wisconsin and Minnesota, there's this thing called polar bear contest where it's like 80 to 85-year-old men drink a lot of beer, and then they go home in the ice, and then jump in, like naked or whatever, and then they do that like once a year. So I was like, well, let's do that with surfing and raise money and clean up the ocean. And so I called this totally respected, amazing pro surfer, legendary surfer, world champion Sean Thompson, and I was like, I got this idea. how about this? I know nothing about surfing. I'm from Iowa. And he was like, well, sure, that sounds very, very great. You know, he's South African. And I was like, people were like, what? John Thompson's running your organization with you? I'm like, I don't know how the hell I got him. I was a total nerd, and it turned out we didn't do the polar bear surfing contest.
Yeah.
But he co-founded this with me, which was so cool of him because I was, like I said, I was just like a spaz from Iowa a total kook who didn't know how to surf.
Yeah, you know
and
what? You're funny though, because I mean, the way you operate it's strange. You're from Iowa. You come from a different land, like corn husks and all this stuff. And
that's Nebraska.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on,
I thought they were all the same.
No, they're all the
Field of
same.
Dreams.
They are the Hawkeyes,
the land
not
of Field
oh
of
my
Dreams.
goodness! I got your back here, Tanya. Okay.
Well, I know you have Field of Dreams there, but okay.
Music Man. Music Man was also filmed.
My hometown is Music Man.
Hey, there's a song written about a city. Tana, what city do you live in?
Mine is River City.
Okay, you ever?
My hometown is what the Music Man was written about.
There's trouble in River City.
So you know Waterloo, right? You know where Waterloo is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, ABBA's got a song about Waterloo, so why
I don't think they wrote that about Iowa, though.
No, they did not.
Well, it's still called Waterloo.
Well, I can't wait to hear this.
And the other thing about Tana is I heard you like being naked. I mean, it's like one of your favorite things to do.
Goes with surfing.
You said that you like being naked, like making love, like in movies and on camera and stage. I mean, you have no problem with all that.
I don't remember ever saying that.
I do. I've got it. I've got a clip.
What? Where? When? What?
You're a free spirit. You're a free spirit.
I think I maybe said I didn't say I love it. I said I do it. I don't have a problem with it.
All right.
I mean, come on, don't sensationalize.
I've been doing some research on you. I've been doing some research.
I'm so shy. I'm from Iowa. I'm a good Catholic girl.
And your mom was a nurse.
We don't take our clothes off.
But your mom was a nurse. Your mom was a nurse.
This is like creepy. Totally like you're stalking me. Yeah, that's awesome.
Be quiet. I'm not. I'm just watching your videos. Your mother was a nurse too, right?
Professor. Yes.
Yeah.
Pediatric and psych. Yeah.
Trevor, I'm curious, Trevor, where are you getting all this from? Here we go from being nude to being shy, from being a nurse to being a professor. What's up with that?
Well, I want to get into her career. Can we take a break and get back with Tana into her career?
Hey, Tana, it's all good.
We're
having
with
fun, honestly. I got your back. I'll talk about the
right.
I'll talk about the Hawkeyes with you.
I only want to do nude scenes.
You love the nude scenes. Okay.
Cool.
We got it on record. We got it on record now.
Only nude scenes.
All right, we're taking a break. We'll be right back with Tana Frederick.
Stay with us.
In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, well, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Everybody sing! In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, well, our friends will be drinking all the beer. La la, la la, la la, la la.
Leather doesn't have to be expensive. Not when it comes from Lucerne Lapidary and Leather in the Lucerne Valley. Who doesn't like leather? Get leather belts, wallets, gun belts, holsters, rifle scabbards, and original design handmade saddles. But that's not all. There's jewelry, custom design, custom cutting, shaping, engraving, polishing, repair, and more. Even classes in jewelry design. Come see it for yourself in the high desert. Lucerne Lapidary and Leather. 32776 Old Woman Spring Road in the Lucerne Valley. Call 760-885-7777. That's 760-885-7777.
Tired of the same bowl of cereal every morning? No time to whip up a gourmet breakfast? Well, sounds like you should stop by PK Donuts, where it's a family-owned business operated to start your family's morning off right. PK Donuts offers an assortment of donuts, including their yummy old-fashioned donuts, cinnamon rolls, blueberry cake donuts, almond bear claws, and tasty donut holes, just to name a few. PK Donuts is not just a donut shop. Try their delicious, mouth-watering croissant breakfast sandwiches. And get this, all of their donuts are nicely displayed so you can check out the donuts up close and personal. PK Donuts. Donuts so good, makes you want to slap your mama. Well, not really, but you'll definitely want to come back for more donuts. PK Donuts is located at 602 South Brea Boulevard in Brea, California. To contact PK Donuts, call 714-257-9510. Again, 714-257-9510.
Donuts.
The Outreach Ministry of United in Christ Baptist Church in Apple Valley believes we need to be leaders in our community and followers in Christ. Just as Matthew 25:36 states, I was naked and you clothed me, United in Christ Baptist Church wants to help those in need with a clothing giveaway Saturday, November 14th, 8:30 till 12:30 at the church located right behind the Apple Valley Post Office. For more information, call Mary Jane at 760-240-6555. 760-240-6555.
The police often question him just because they find him interesting. His beard alone has experienced more than a lesser man's entire body. His blood smells like cologne. He is the most interesting man in the world.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god.
All right.
Wait, oh, we're not done yet. Wait.
You can sing a little
Watch
bit.
people's heads a roll.
Hey, Tana, Man-Child is a metalhead.
Right on.
Hey, Tana, do you like metal?
I love metal.
Okay, tomorrow night I'm going to go see my favorite band. You ever heard Armored Saint?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I'm going
maybe
to.
I don't love it metal as much as I should. It was Armored. No, but I will now download them.
We need to
Okay,
get
download Armored Saint and then check, and I'll be on Facebook too. So check them out. They're really, really an awesome band. I'll be there tomorrow night watching them with my wife and daughter.
Hey,
and a
Lyle,
buddy
where
of
are they
mine.
playing?
They're playing at a place called M15 Bar and Grill in Corona.
That's
I
out
know
by
the
us.
place.
Okay, but
Small venue, real nice.
Lyle,
That's
Leslie's
great.
gonna. Leslie has some questions, and we got people in the chat room want to ask Tana a lot of questions. So let's get Leslie's gonna hang.
Chat room's jumping.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
go
it
ahead.
is. Before Tana, hello. Before we get into your movies and your career and that kind of thing, I've got a couple other notes that I've made and things I'm getting from other people in regards to your personal end of it, because we talked about your surfing. I'm going to also shoot this one back over to Lyle, but I understand that you are like a fitness guru and really into running and came in 52nd out of 1,300 women runners in the LA Marathon. That is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's actually like a neurotic thing. I mean, I was playing an anti-Semite on stage, and it was a pretty rough role, especially considering like this whole town is run by Jewish people. So I did this long run of this true story of playing this anti-Semitic Polish nurse in 1920 Poland in Warsaw, and so in order to kind of counter the stress of the role and people being like asking me after, they're like, oh, are you anti-Semitic?
Like
and
you're
I'm
like you are the role. Yeah, that's
yeah, and I'm like,
stupid.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes. Of course I am anti-Semitic. I didn't say that, but anyway, to counter it, I ended up running 2.5 marathons in 9 weeks, and
Wow.
that was just ridiculous. Lost every toenail, and I don't know. I think it's a compulsion. It's kind of a sickness, actually.
Well,
I mean,
Lyle
who
suffers
runs
from it as well. So
I wanted
that's
to.
awesome.
I wanted to tell you something. Okay, real quick. Okay, I am an avid runner. I used to run a lot back in the like in the early '90s and stuff, and then I injured myself. I had a few health issues, and but then earlier this year, as a matter of fact, it was my New Year's resolution, and I stuck with it. I said to myself, you know what? Running is not a hobby. It is a way of life. You either do it or you don't do it. You either love it or you hate it. Either way you want to look at it. So I got back into running, and I started out slow. Now here I am. I'm averaging about 14.5 miles a week. And I'm now that the weather has finally gotten cooler, I'm speeding it up a lot more. I just ran a 5K. I'm not at the marathon status yet. I mean, I want to. I could probably do a marathon or at least a half marathon because I'm not fast, but I keep going. Okay, go for the full thing. Okay, I'll find a dandy. I could do that. No problem. I could go for the whole 26 miles if I have to. But I am an avid runner. I've lost 45 pounds since New Year's. And my blood pressure came down 20 points. And I actually post on my Facebook quite frequently about where I'm at, what I'm doing, and how I actually won a medal because I was one of the first 20 finishers at the first 5K that I did since I started. It was last month. I'm going to be in the turkey trot at Irvine Valley College in Irvine, California. Coming up on Thanksgiving.
To do that.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. Why don't you come
on
down?
out?
Come
on
down here
out.
with
Come on
Lyle.
down to Irvine College. Come down to Irvine Valley College for the turkey trot on Thanksgiving morning and run with me.
Oh my God, that would be fun.
I got your number. I'll give you Lyle's number.
So just to let you know that I've had problems with my knee. I've had physical problems, but I'm telling you this, and I say it on Facebook, and I just tell people word of mouth. I'm telling you this, and you already said it, that you feel like it's a sickness. Well, it isn't a sickness. It's just we're just a rare breed because most of the people that I know, they when I tell them to go running with me or to go jogging with me, they look at me and they're like, oh my God. They say either they'll watch me or they'll follow me in their car or they only run if something's chasing them. I get it all. But yet every single time I show up at a 5K or a 10K, there's like 5,000 people. We're just a rare breed of people. We're just like, that's just the way we are. But what I was going to tell you is I overcame everything. I lost the weight. I did what I had to do, and I kept telling everybody, I don't care whatever happens. The bottom line is I can and I will do this, and I continue to do it. And I hope you can make the turkey trot on Thanksgiving. But either way, stay in contact with me. Maybe someday we'll get to run something together.
Also in the chat room.
I would love that.
In the chat room, there's going to be a half marathon in Malibu coming up, and also the Firecracker Run is coming up in Chinatown.
I'm ready for that.
So
yes, I love that. There's so many great
Thank you,
races
PMS, for that.
in California.
I'll be rooting you guys on, eating my egg rolls and my.
I'll be doing
really
the half
good
block
program.
dash.
There's a great training program for a marathon online, free, and it's and I followed it since I moved out here, and it's halhigdon.com, and it's just a free program. You download it. You can do beginners, and you just follow it day by day by day. It's totally easy. And once you do your first marathon, you can do it. It's like, well, I suppose it's like having a baby. You just feel like you can do anything on the planet. It's this undescribable feeling.
Right. Well, how about we do a marathon? How about I'll do a marathon with you? I can. You know what? I'm not fast, but I really believe in my heart.
It doesn't
and my soul.
matter.
I know I can do a marathon.
To do it.
I know I can do it.
It doesn't matter what time you finish it in. It's just crossing 26.2 miles. When you finish at that amount, your endorphins are just so high, and you are just flying. And you have to do it once in your life just to say, I did that.
Right.
Okay, let's do a marathon together because I can't get nobody to run with me. I can't even get nobody to do a 5K with me, so I'll do a marathon with you anytime.
Okay.
Lyle, you were looking buff, by the way. I've been seeing your gym pictures.
That's what I told him.
I look better than him.
Yeah, right. Thank you, Dave. God bless you, and I love you, Dave.
They won't even let me talk.
Now with the running thing,
that's because I'm talking to our guest about something that's
I'm
important.
going
That's
there.
why I'm not.
I'm the guy
I teach you little secrets too about marathon running, like what mile you pee at, like on your legs. Your legs. I've learned all these beautiful things.
Well, and also too with the running, because I don't run, I have a bad wheel, so I don't get to run. But I heard people that I do know that run say it's very therapeutic.
It is,
because you get all your thoughts, and you're out there by yourself, or even if you're running with a group of people, you're out there by yourself. And like you said, getting through that part of the play, the movie that you were in, that you just clear your mind and you just go.
Next week on Trevors Happy Hour, he'll be able to ask a question.
Hey, Dave, maybe you should start running.
Dave, come move out here to California and go run with me. Nobody wants to run with me.
There's your therapy right there, Dave. Just start
And
running.
it all depends on the playlist too. You got a good playlist.
Oh,
you get
there you
metal
go.
in. I mean, you're like, okay, Journey's Mile 18. You know, it's specifically you've got all the great songs. You're like, Black Betty is Mile 21 because I know I'm gonna hit the wall there. And it's all about you just listen to some great music. It's like you're out at some rave. Not that I've been.
And
to
Tana,
one,
I've told everybody that. I said I grab my iPod, I take off, and that's it. And I forget that the world exists while I'm doing that. But real quick, the man of the hour, this is called Trevors Happy Hour, and my wonderful co-host, Trevor Garner, is sitting right here, and he is
Now I've
dying.
become a co-host.
No, my
Here you
boss, my host here. I'm the co-host. Trevor Garner, he wants to speak with you. I love this man with all my heart. He's like a brother to me, so he wants to speak with you now. So,
All
but
right.
you know what? When I get a chance, and when you get a chance, I'm going to do a marathon with you. I promise you.
I love that.
We
Great.
have to get into your career. I mean, Tana, you and Lyle are going to get along fine. This is like hyperactive radio right now. It's like
Radio on crack.
I know, yeah, radio on crack.
Love it.
And then I want to find out how many people you've beaten up with your taekwondo, and then into this Ronda Rousey. I mean, they're going to have this fight tomorrow, right? Are you into that too?
Yeah,
You just go around beating people up?
Fighting. No, I can't. I just defend myself.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Can I ask you a quick Ronda question?
Yeah.
Hey, do you think she's got a future in acting career? You know, she's been in Entourage and Expendables. Do you think she's going to cross over and be from the UFC into the acting world?
Oh, like The Rock?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. What? Wait. So, yes. Who's been on Entourage?
No, I asked if you thought Ronda Rousey is going to cross over into the acting world. She's gotten like a 3-picture deal going now after Entourage and the Expendables.
Yeah, it's so not fair. Women athletes get, yeah. Sure. I don't know.
I'm going to shut up.
Don't even know how to go there.
You threw me. I was like, yes. I'm going to say yes to that.
Always.
Just for
and
good
plus,
juju,
she also
because
just signed a multi-year deal with the WWE, so that's interesting.
I
as
mean,
well.
God, that's amazing. I mean, if I were her, I wouldn't want to. I would keep doing what she's doing, but because that's a lot more fun. But
she's fast becoming the highest-paid female athlete ever.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, great. Go her. I could get some tips from her. That's what we need to do. Run a marathon, and then we need to go like tag team.
Start your own event.
God, after running a marathon, I'm thinking nap.
Hey, Tana.
And then go out. Hey, and then go out and do a play and start acting. You could do it all in one day.
Yep, the triple threat.
Well, actually, I did. The crazy thing is I did. I would wake up at 3 on Sunday matinees, and I would wake up at 3, do the marathon like I did one Mountain to Sea, which is a great one, and that was in Ojai. And then I would go do play, and people were like, what, "Are you nuts? Are you crazy?" You know, and I'm like 6 minutes away from Boston qualifying time, so it's just a bucket list thing, and it's like, you know, it's like you said, it's a thing that you do for yourself. You're not competing with anybody else. You're just doing it for your own PR.
That's right. That's what I tell everybody.
Personal gain. Yeah, and so I'll do a show. Yeah. I did like 3 shows without any sleep or anything after running 26.2 miles just to be like, I want to see if I can do this, and I did my best shows because all I had nothing left in me physically, so the emotions were just like pouring out, and I actually I did trip and fall off a stage, but
whoops.
Well, you know what, Tana, my bucket list
So
real quick.
worth
We got to move on, but my bucket list is to run a marathon with you, and then you know what? If you can't, if you're on Facebook, I'll friend you, or you can friend me on Facebook, Lyle Fenimore. So we'll go from there. But I'm going to put that on my bucket list to run a marathon with you. But
Great. Bucket lists are awesome.
Yes, they are.
And then
they really
all
are.
have to, and then because I love being naked.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's what got to me.
You got my vote.
That's what got to
We're
me.
all going to Iowa, and we're going to do a polar bear naked swim.
I could do
in
that.
July,
I could be a
January.
polar bear.
January, yeah. We're going to drink some like Schlitz, and we're going to get naked
Schlitz?
and carve a hole in the
man.
ice.
Schlitz?
That's your beer of choice, huh?
No, but if you're
I
in
know.
Iowa,
If
you
you're
gotta-
from Iowa,
Old-
that is. That's what they drink in
Old
Iowa.
Mill Red?
Michelob.
Old Mill Red or Schlitz?
Right.
Nice.
Okay, Leslie has to close this out with some chat room questions, and then also your career. What you got going on?
Yeah, we've got a question in regard. We're going to, yes, let's please get into your career, not your naked surfing. But in regards to your new movie coming out, Ovation. And I understand that James Denton is going to be in there, and he is one of my favorites from Desperate Housewives.
Yeah.
How
he's
is it
hottie.
working with him? Because he was just like my man crush. I was like, oh my
Right?
God. Oh my God.
He's a plumber.
He's on my bucket list.
He was great. He had like 1940s old style. He was a costume like Jimmy Stewart and Henry Fonda. So we actually named his character Stuart Henry because he was great on Desperate Housewives, but all those women pretty much just like get out of their light and stay out of their light, and you're a man on that show, And so he really loved doing this film Ovation, and it was so great. Part of our it's Henry Jaglom Films, who is a director, is somewhat unscripted.
Great director.
Thank you. Yeah, I believe so too, and it's really fun to work on his films because parts unscripted and free, and parts scripted, and so James had all this freedom to just make, roll off whatever came to mind, and that's so opposite of what he had done on television. So, like the guys who I've worked with, like Michael Imperioli and Noah Wiley, who had done episodic TV for so long, came on set and they were like, "We love this. This is incredible. This is, this is real. This is
Noah
freedom.
Wiley
This
from
is
ER?
acting."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Noah Wiley from ER. Yeah, and The Librarian and all that good stuff that he's been doing.
Right.
The Aliens. Yeah.
Falling Skies.
No, and the one with Jennifer
Yeah.
Lopez, Enough.
And was Noah in that?
Yeah, Noah Wiley played the friend of the abusive husband.
And I have I have a story about Noah. So he made fun of me the entire time on set when we were doing this film called Queen of the Lot, because I played this girl from Iowa who was like a sycophant and wanted to be a big a film star, and
Well, that was a stretch to play that, huh?
And I played her.
Henry's into method acting.
Yeah.
This was, yeah, it was,
You know,
it was a stretch.
Tana.
No, but it was a lot of fun, and Noah kept making fun of me because I would rattle off all these things about Iowa and obsess about Iowa because that was a part of the character and a part of the funny, sort of farcical nature of this girl that I was playing. And he'd be like, "Would you just shut up? I can't stand hearing about Iowa anymore." And so he got married, and I was invited as a guest at his wedding. He's one of my dearest friends. He got married to a girl from Fairfield, Iowa. I'm like, karma is a bitch, Noah.
Now he's going to hear about it all the time.
Tana,
Like,
we got it. We're gonna have to go, but you know what?
Okay.
I want to say one
What?
thing. It's been fun,
What?
and you know what? You're a fun person to hang around, and I want to rent like a VW bus from the '60s and just take a trip to Iowa with all of us, and we'll just
You
get
just
in the
wanna
bus.
be
Awesome!
and you'll
Hey,
show us around.
I'll jog part of the way.
We've got a VW bus
the
like
bus
in.
when it breaks down.
Yeah.
There you
Well,
go.
the fun part is it breaking down.
We'll do like keg stands, like in the back. And
Yeah,
just
I'll go.
we'll have to drive.
We'll all go.
It's perfect. I love
All right.
it. Trust me.
Thank you for coming on our show. We're gonna talk again.
It was
okay?
a real pleasure.
Thank you very
You guys
much,
are
Tana.
fantastic.
Thank you,
Remember the
Tana. Come
marathon? I
back.
promised you a marathon. I'll run with you.
Take care.
Awesome. Most fun, best interview ever.
Best of luck to you.
Bye.
All right,
We'll
bye.
talk to you again. Bye-bye.
Okay, I would love that. Bye.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Cindy Williams, and I believe that our seniors deserve the very best care and that home care should be personal. That's why I recommend Visiting Angels, the compassionate caregivers that give you peace of mind. Visiting Angels provides personal care, meal preparation, light housekeeping, companionship, and so much more. To put an angel by your side, go to visitingangels.com.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
The outreach ministry of United in Christ Baptist Church in Apple Valley believes we need to be leaders in our community and followers in Christ. Just as Matthew 25:36 states, I was naked and you clothed me, United in Christ Baptist Church wants to help those in need with a clothing giveaway Saturday, November 14th, 8:30 till 12:30 at the church located right behind the Apple Valley Post Office. For more information, call Mary Jane at 760-240-6555. 760-240-6555.
All right, we're back, everyone.
I can't believe
Hey, Trevor.
you're telling. Why are
Dave,
you telling
yeah.
him to turn
Trevor, I
ministry
got something really important to say.
Go for it.
And this goes for everybody listening live. The chat room's jumping right now. My new book's coming out on the 26th, but I'm going to play Santa Claus early today. Everybody listening live now, listening on the podcast, on Ustream for the next week, all you have to do is either email Lyle, Leslie, Trevor, myself. My email is lerman213@AOL.com, or at my Facebook. All you got to do is send me your email address, and I will send you my very first book from 2009, How to Get on Any TV Game Show, which is very rare. I don't even think Trevor has a copy.
No.
I will send you my book, The Most Famous Guy You've Never Heard Of, which is probably right behind Lyle.
Yes,
right, Lyle?
it is. Yes.
Right. But
Okay.
Dave,
I'll
we
send you a copy.
It always
everybody
is.
can let's call or email us. We'll do it. But we've got to get
all
into
you
something.
do is send any of us your email address. They'll get it to me, and you will get it right away. You'll get it absolutely free. My publisher said I can give out up to 10,000 of them, so you'll get 2 absolutely free books, no obligation. It's my way of saying thank you for listening to the best radio show in the world, Trevor's Happy Hour. You'll get 2 free books. It's my way of saying happy holidays. So,
all right, Trevor, I want to.
let us know what your email address is, and I will send them to you.
All right, and I'd like to have one myself because the only one I have is a copy of your, the one about the most famous.
You can have some more, and you can spread them around. And plus, they're not even encoded. So when you get them, you can even share them with friends. And I know you guys have read the most famous guy you never heard of. It's a really good book.
Yes,
so,
it is.
The first one, it'll get you on any game show you've ever wanted to be on. And
Dave.
Everybody who's read it,
Dave.
so far I think people have won $2 million who've read it collectively.
Are you going to autograph them?
Dave.
No, I can't because
Can I
they're
talk
ebooks.
on this show, please?
But if you,
I
if
get
you
it.
want, I mean, I'll
quit,
send
bye.
Trevor a bunch of my autographs. Not that they're, my autograph isn't that fantastic, but yeah, sure, I that's more than happy to. I love everybody, so it's just my way of saying thank you and how much I love Trevor's Happy Hour and Leslie, Lyle, and everybody involved.
To Dave.
Thank you.
Oh, you two, just
Dave,
knock it off, you two.
Hold on a second,
you got
Dave.
two little
I have
children
to-
going on over here.
No, this isn't children. This is about Trevor's Happy Hour. No, this is Trevor's Happy Hour with Lyle Fenimore and Leslie Crow. That's the bottom line. And the man that's in charge of this, Trevor, he needs to push his chair back up here to the microphone, and he needs to talk. Let's go.
Oh,
hey, I love
he's
you,
my
Dave.
boss.
Dave, you know I love you. I'm just waiting for when you give me that call that day when I can play the McDonald's employee.
I'm going to say one thing. I will say one thing before I leave.
There's some
Okay, here I
stuff
go.
going
I'm
on
leaving
with that
again.
Movie it's happening. It's
Can I
happening.
make
It's
something?
really.
Hello?
All right,
Anybody
Dave,
there?
Let Trevor talk. I'm sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
Oh, you child, you children, stop, please.
I don't know where you're getting children from, Dave. I love you, Dave.
I want the entire song out, all the way out, and I'm going to talk over it because I can't talk unless I get something on here that'll make me talk. And this is the only thing that can make me talk. I want the whole song.
Stop.
Give it to me.
What song?
Because I can't talk. Give me the song. That's it. Volume, please.
Dave, let me know when you have a chance about the movie.
Let it run until I can get my microphone on for next week.
Trevor's Happy Hour with Lyle Fenimore and Leslie Crow.
The truth says quit acting like a girl. Acting like a girl. Excuse me, Truth.
This is Trevor's Happy Hour. Trevor is the one that pulled me out of the drive-thru at the McDonald's in Placentia. Trevor is
pulled
the
me
man.
out of a bottle of St. Ives.
That's right. And Dave is the one, he told me a while back that when he has a chance, he's going to put me in the movie playing a McDonald's employee. I don't forget when people do things for me. I don't forget. And that's the way I was raised, and I'm grateful to them, whether it happens
And
today.
Lyle, don't I check in with you almost every single week?
Yes, you do, sir, and I'm very grateful for that, and that's why I've got your back. I've got Trevor's back. I've got Leslie's back. I got everybody's back. Until somebody proves to me that they don't have my back, I will continue to have their back. And my freaking co-host over here,
like the guy at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, like the guy at 4 o'clock. Oh, there's a guy at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute! I thought that was a rerun.
I don't know if he has my back, but I'm
I
waiting for
made
him to come on.
him yesterday. That was strange.
Well,
he wants his website back.
Well, this is Lyle, the man-child, and just remember, everybody, regardless of what's going on, no matter who is not having a good day or who having a bad day, I don't really care. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, just love everybody.
You love
But most
everybody.
importantly, love yourself.
You love life. You run a 5K. You run every day, whatever. Even if you don't like running, it doesn't matter. Follow somebody in the car. Just remember one thing, no matter what. And by the way, just remember, love God, love life, believe in yourself, believe in God, believe in yourself, believe in love, and nothing could ever go wrong. Nothing. Everything is possible. And remember, Armored Saint is the greatest heavy metal band there is.
And
bottom line.
And I'm going to close it out. All right. If anybody wants to buy any pork chops, country-style baby back ribs, skinless chicken breast, the best double smoked thick bacon, or double stuffed pork chops for $22 a box, call my cell phone at 714-986-4346. I've got a guy who sells them in the bar.
You got a guy
in the bar next to me. He owns a bar and he sells pork. He sells meat. And call me. I'm his new distributor.
That's why we love Trevor.
Yeah, I love Trevor too.
Trevor's got meat.
I love you, Trevor.
Yeah, gotta love the guy with the meat.
Hey.
I'm the guy with the meat.
Oh yeah, the guy with the beef. Ah!
Oh yeah. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.
God bless you, Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
This is KCAA Loma Linda, the station that leaves no listener behind. CNBC News is next, a courtesy of buysellmakeoffer.com, where you can post a video about items you have for sale. Sign up now. It's free.